Over the past 6 years, we have refused to shut our ears to the distant cries about a terrible crime against the humanity of the African child. We are unable to live as if African dehumanization will resolve itself. We are the generation in pursuit of economic freedom in our lifetime, and this is our legacy.
Ngamadzina anga nga vhuḓalo ndi pfi Ndanduleni Winnie Makhoka. Nga miṅwaha nyana ya murahu hangevho nga vho 2014 o vha tshi ḓi ita tshi lwala sa ṅwana muṅwe na muṅwe, ri tshi mu isa madokotelani vha sokou mufha mishonga ine vha mufha yone a fhola. 2017 hanefha vho March April a dovha a vhuyelela sibadela o adimitiwa a si vhe na thuso. Ari hanefha nga October khotsi munene a vha khou ṅwalela fhethu ho fhambananaho kha madzangano kha zwiimiswa zwo fhambananaho. Ndi hafha a tshi fhindulwa nga Muphuresidennde Malema.
The public health care in South Africa has collapsed because it is in the interest of private health care. The private health care is milking our people and it is becoming extremely expensive, excluding those who do not have access, and in their majority are black people.
Igama ngingiJabu akamnisi ngokuhlala ngihlala eTlatlawu eMagoberetsana. 2015 Commander in Chief Julius Malema mabekavakasha eTlatlawu Community Hall. Bacela only 12 people ukuthi abeto batosho ma problems lababukana nawo ku community. Kani nami ngilomunye bekane problem le serious ngingathi ukuthi ufuna ngiye kuphi because bese ngihambe bodokotela abaningi solo ngingatholi lisito. Lento bengimile lana bekuyinto le very difficult being affecta lento leyo because bengisafara lokho ukuthi bowubona ukuthi lo muntu uyasafara. Bengisafara ukuthi bese ivuta fika sikhathi ukuthi ngifuna ngihlale ngicover and ngifuna ngimsebentini. Luckily on 7 June still 2015 then babe sebangifonela Johannesburg head office EFF for appointment ya dokotela Waterfall Hospital. Mangikhumbula kahle ngathi ngilele 9 days.
Without waiting to be in government as the EFF, we have gone out of our way to provide medical assistance to those who would ordinarily have been unable to gain access to the expensive medical attention their cases needed. We have dismally failed to ignore the fire in our bellies of historic injustices against the African child.
Ndi chilibuwa nga maanḓa zwe vha nyitela zwone. Ndi tofuna na musi khamusi vho vha hone hanefhasini uri ndi kone u vha livhuwa uri nyimele ye ṅwana vha khayo yo vha i tshi vhaisa, yo vha i tshi ntshavhisa lune nda pfa uri si tsha kona tshithu na tshithihi. Na zwino ndi khou livhuwa luṅwe nga nḓila ye vha nthusa ngayo. Khou livhuwa zwe Muphuresidennde vha ita uri nda sa humbuli zwi ḓo itea vhutshiloni hanga. Ndo ya fhethu hunzhi yo fhambananaho dzi kerekeni gai hoṱhe ndi tshi khou balelwa zwi uri ndi ite mini. Nda sa humbuli uri ḓo dovha fhola. Ndo humbela uri na vhewe ni nkhumbetshele ni ndi vhuele kha Muphuresidennde uri zwe vha ita zwone ndi zwihulwane.
Lisizo le-EFF le ndingakhona nokufocus empilweni. Sengikhona ukuthi ngine-idea lengathi ukuthi ngizowa create kanjani. At the time bengakhona ukuba nema-idea because bengi-frustrated ngathi nokuthi ngizophuma kuphi ngishone kuphi because bengine-problem leyi-one le bengi-affecta ukuthi ngathi ukuthi kufanele ngikokota ngiphi iminyango because yonke iminyango bese ngikokotile.
Comrades, an organization or a government that can't take care of disabled people, it tells you that you are nothing. Because you must be able to do for those who can't do for themselves. Then we'll trust that for all of us who can do for ourselves, you'll do much better.
the EFF came here in 2015, and we met up with them here, and they gave us some buggies and wheelchairs, and they fixed up our kitchen.
The economic freedom fighters proudly contributed to the upgrading of the Helen Bishop home and the well-being of the children in its care. Long live the spirit of Ubuntu. Long live.
The EFF did a very great job for us. They renovated this place in 3 days' time, a record-breaking time. They gave us a new stove, they gave us all these cupboards in here. So they did a very great job for us, and we are very pleased with it.
I was impressed, very impressed with Mr. Malema, because he came in here and he wasn't, no funfair, no nothing. He came in just casually dressed, nothing red or anything. He came in and he chatted to us and he looked at the children and he was here and he said goodbye. That is the only politicians that have ever been here. No ANC, no DA, no Good, no Cope. It's the only EFF that has been here. I personally thank them for what they did. These children are very special to us. My children, it's Chris's children, it's Susan's children, it's our children.
Disabled people are a high priority in the EFF. There shouldn't be a disabled person in South Africa, for instance, without basic education, without a house. And there shouldn't be a disabled person without a job, particularly those that are trained. If we care about our people, you can only demonstrate that by starting with those who are disabled people.
I'm asked to say a few words to you guys. Okay, so I would like to just say thank you for all you've done for our school. You know, being a special school, I won't be long. Being a special school, it's actually nice to know that there are people out there that actually care about us, you know, that love us, you know, because sometimes we feel that we are isolated from other people because we have special needs, you know, and we like to isolate ourselves from other people because we think that we are not worthy of being loved. So what you've done today has shown that we are worth something, we have value, and that people actually think a lot about us. So I would like to thank the EFF and its whole component for actually coming to this school and coming and giving us the things that we really do need in the school. I hope that this relationship will continue on and be a prosperous relationship for many more years to come. And I would like to say that as the EFF, I think that you guys are just also be great because you actually selected this school out of all the other schools you could have selected, and that makes us feel like we belong here, we worth something, you know. So I would like to thank you guys for your heart and your love and everything that you've given us. May the good Lord bless you on your way. Thank you.
We are going to fix all these things. Our chairperson knows the problem of our old lady here. She's sitting with another young person who's disabled here. We'll get them proper wheelchairs, we'll get them proper houses, and we'll continue to support.
Igama lam Ndimphumelela Kati, ndihlala apha eNyupheni. Ndihlangene ne-EFF I think 2007, I'm sure. Ekuhambeni kwexesha umalume wafika apha eNyupheni Enteteni, waqamba mna noMadlamini, wathi uzandithengela i-wheelchair, wayithenga i-wheelchair umalume. I-wheelchair indincede kakhulu and iphilisile impilo yami.
uJulius khange enze enye into ngaphandle kwento yoba ezame indlela zento yoba ngokuba ndibe ndihleli nam as a human being. Engekho ndlela intle endihleli ngayo. ndiyaqala ukuhlala kakuhle ngoku apha kuJulius. Umuntu kodwa uthi uJulius umuntu ngumuntu nikwe loo nto kokwabo. Ndiyayibulela kakhulu into andenzeleyo kakhulu. I will never forget.
wa tla lebaka la re CIC a tlatle ka skillot ka ba botsa di-grand force jaaka re ke kgopha gore re le ka reisa issue la koko mohlala gore ga na le motho wa disable ka mo ga ana madulang o jela gona mo o apeela gona mo o robala gona mo o ithumela gona fara go tswa re go se hlogo taba ya mohuto
Perenta ile a nthuša batho ba modimo o nthušitse ka kudu gara mahlako ke hlakile ka kudu gareng ga lefase kore batho ba ba mmakala kore ke tsena ka mo ANC le gona ba nkgala ke itse ka ya mola ga riba mola le gona mola ba nkgala
gore le nna ke bekšitše ke fo swara ke stress jalo ke leboga ka kudu ka gore le gone o ka gara ngako ga le ka gara ga ngako ke leboga EFF and ke leboga le baetapele ba ka ka gore ge nka bese ka bona nka botsa jwaka a sena ntlo.
So really re ntse re dira di-program tša rena tša door to door then re fihla ka mo koko mohlala go tša gore o dula ka gara mokhukhonyane o monnyane o e le gore bo setlapelo CIC a rawa ke tlo mo agela ntlo ke re CIC a e tla tlo agela koko mohlala ntlo
mara ka gotla ka re gona bjale mola ke golofetse ka thoma go ba le botse bjale ko gore bjale maleba bjale le yena o re šetse ka morago ka mo swere sekere mokgekologa makanšile le yena šo ka mo a thuša ka mo o swere wa letšhedi yaka wa e goga o ntiša ka mo le ka mo wa ntaetša ka mo le ka mo malema o kwa pele ga rena bona ba fitlha ba ra bona ke ra wa go lokile awa tanki
lapho engangikade ngihlala khona ngize ngisizwe i-EFF ngangisendlini yodaka eyakhiwe ngodaka ifulelwe ngothayela ngisho phansi ekade ingakazange ifake ngisho usimende yafika i-EFF yangakhela indlu eceleni bangifela ama-tiles phansi bangakhela ngama-blocks bangakhela ama-tiles phezulu bangifakela amanzi ngaphakathi usinki ngisho i-toilet nje sengiyivila sengithoilethe endlini bangifakela nefenisha so nje bayishintsha impilo yami nje ngiyibonga kakhulu.
Igama nguSindi Ngwakambambo utata bamama Inenhle uMinenhle lo engihleli naye lana okuyiye esabona ngayo imisebenzi ye-EFF. Shuthi nje ngingabonga kakhulu ukuhlangana nabantu be-EFF because bakwazile ukuthi basikhombise uthando nokuthi bakhombise ukuthi bakhona emphakathini bayakwazi futhi ukuthi babusize emphakathini because besihleli la emphakathini silidinga usizo kodwa singabonakali. Bekhona abanye bengakwazi ukusiza kodwa bengasiboni baqhamuka bona bakwazi ukusitakula basiveza savela nathi. Ngingasho ngithi i-EFF inosizo kakhulu and ngiyabona ukuthi lusakhona olunye usizo. Ngiyathemba ukuthi futhi abantu bazokwazi ukubona lokho.
Lula ka mokhukhune o mashoba o a luta batho ba ba ile ba ta ba thola ka mo gae e gore mokhanselara ena sho gana mo o gare wa gela bangwe rena ga re agele ba dilo re thuša monno ke mo lebogile ka maata ruri motho a tshwana le ena a bone.
Viva EFF, viva! Viva AMCU, viva! Lone Mill together with the ANC government has killed our people. And you must be reminded about that so that you don't forget and commit a similar mistake. You've got blood on your hands and blood of innocent people.
The incident that happened in Marikana Lone Mill in 2012 on the 16th of August was a horrible one where 34 mine workers were gunned down by the SAPS in collaboration with Lone Mill. After that incident, the president of AMCU, Comrade Joseph Matunjo, made an appeal to the National Executive Committee of AMCU because of the fact that the families who were affected by the incident were left without anyone who's a breadwinner. During the Marikana massacre commemoration, the leader of EFF, CIC, Juju, came and attended the massacre commemoration. We made an appeal on that, I think it was 2016, and then they have committed to contribute 1 million rands towards the building of the houses, which was a huge contribution from the EFF as a party, and we really appreciated that contribution.
Phakwe was gunned down in his driveway in 2009. His assassination came shortly after he delivered a corruption report to the late minister, Sicelo Shikeka. For the family, a 3-year wait for justice is finally over.
Leadership which was present on that day, it was CIC Julius Malema, who was present during that day in my home. It was Secretary General Godrich Gadi. It was the spokesperson Mpuyiseni Ndlozi. These are the 3 leaders who personally made time to come to my home and hear the family of Mos Phakwe out. During that meeting, I, as the son of Mos Phakwe, on behalf of my family, started to discuss challenges that confronted our family. And I was happy with the stance and the leadership that was shown by the CIC, Julius Sello Malema, during that visit, because he became resolute when I engaged him about our plight and challenges, when I raised what was confronting us and what the challenge was. We can safely say today we have roof over our heads, and then our father's property was saved by the EFF. Thank you, Julius. Thank you, Sello. And this is my gratitude to you and the leadership of the EFF to say to some of us, you are the voice of the voiceless, and we appreciate your stance and your intervention towards saving us as the family of the man who gave his all to the people of South Africa.
The EFF paid and settled the bank home loan of Mos Phakwe's family and stopped the bank from repossessing their home.
Early childhood development must be professionalized and integrated into basic education system.
Nge-3 zakamanje kwakuyi-birthday kaBaba Julius Malema. Bathiwa-ke bafuna ukuzocelebrate lo birthday, bazoyicelebrate nabantwana basentokozweni nabazali. I-crash yaqala ngo-1990, iqala ku-1 year, abantwana up to 6 years. Impela-ke yeza i-EFF yasirenovathela i-structure, yaqhaqha i-roof yonke, yayenza yaba yintsha, yavala ama-cracks, yazipendela, yafakela ama-ceramic phansi, into besingenazo.
Ke thuto fela ye ka tlang ya rentša mo tlaleng tše re di bolelang tše ke motswaosweng ye e leng gore e tlo rentša tlaleng ke thuto fela.
So my name is Koketso Munchane. I'm doing my master's in politics here at Wits. When I was doing my honors, there was a possibility of me having funding, but I didn't have accommodation money. So that's where I decided, you know what, let me do my honors at the University of Limpopo. And then I get a call from the president. He says, hey, where are you? And then that's where I told him that no, my funding, I couldn't secure funding for accommodation, etc. And then he says, no, come and then we'll pay. Looking at how a student doesn't have to worry about accommodation or fees or that sort of thing makes you, be able to pursue other things other than worrying about where you're gonna be sleeping or responding to emails from the university as to when are you gonna be paying and so forth. So I think the EFF coming into my life, it has changed my life.
You heard me when I started, I spoke about the struggles of education in South Africa. And what makes me happy about that is that the youth are not fighting for the prices of alcohol to be reduced. They are fighting for access to education.
On the 27th of September, when we woke up as a generation in pursuit of the free decolonial education struggle, we were never sent by anyone. But as a conscious generation, we took it upon ourselves to say we ought to fight for what we believe in. Upon us fighting, we were then arrested.
I'm one of the students who were involved in Fees Must Fall. It was a struggle where each and every student were involved in. Even I was one of the leaders who led that struggle, which managed to shake up the country.
We managed to get in contact with the EFF. The EFF got us lawyers and they represented us in court. The EFF managed to get us a sponsor, and the sponsor paid our fees. And yeah, we went back to school and we studied. And as I'm speaking, I just graduated.
I've learned that whenever one needs a body to lean on, it must be the one that's from the motherboard, which is the EFF, because if it wasn't for them, honestly, I wouldn't be here. It makes me so emotional, like I literally wouldn't be here.
We remember all the activists whom are still languishing inside prison, particularly the name of Khanya Tegeshe, who is now finishing his 2 years. We thank the revolutionary commitment of the organization that has been able to assist us, and we wish that it continue to assist others.
Flight controllers here looking very carefully at the situation.
My name is Christina Sirite. I am 20 years old, and when I was a little girl, I used to want to be a person who likes go Pick n Pay because I liked the way they dressed up. I thought they looked neat and everything, and then I was like, I'm gonna be like that. Only to find out that there was not a dream even, because it was nothing. And then obviously we know kids, they dream of being teachers. I also dreamt of that. So with me, like, I think I had a lot of things in mind when I was growing, because it used to be inspired by the people around me, and I didn't have the bigger picture of what can be beyond, what other careers are beyond what I see.
Hi, my name is Mosef Wasfiso and I'm 19 years old. So my dream was to become a pilot since the age of 9 years. There was a political party that approached me, and they told me they will pay for me to become a pilot. And that political party was the EFF, of course.
Hello, my name is Hajira Mamakola Magama.
I am 19 years old and I'm currently a student pilot paid for by the EFF.
So the EFF coming into my life, they helped me a lot because of I never believed that one day actually I'll become a pilot. I had it in mind that I wanted to become a pilot, but there were no sponsors or anyone to pay for me. So the EFF made it happen for me. So I'm very, very grateful for the EFF for what they did for us, and we're gonna continue doing it for the other next generation, for them, for the EFF.
You don't always get what you want, but somebody realized my dream, and I would forever appreciate that, because it takes a lot to believe in a black young child. Because even when I got into this industry and started studying, I was told that I should look into other careers because I'm way too short and I'm black and I'm a girl, so why can't I look into other things? So I am very happy that there was a political party, the EFF, that believed in me as a black child with nothing, who cannot even drive a car, but today I can say that I can get into the sky and fly a whole plane.
I don't know if I could have achieved this if it wasn't of the EFF and God and the prayers, because EFF just came. It's like a miracle. It just like boom, here I am. Because I didn't even think that this could happen to me. I didn't like. I knew there were kids from my school, Hajira. There's Hajira is the one from my school who got the sponsorship. And I was like, okay, nice. But then I didn't think that it could happen to me too. I never thought that it could happen to me too. And I'm really thankful today that I'm where I am because of the
Normally in December, the elderly people get deserted. Young people throw their kids on them. They forget about the elderly. So we said as the EFF, we're not going to forget about the elderly, because we have got a duty to put a smile on their face.
le tlhokomela ke le tlhokomela ke kgegolwana tše re lo ba kgegolo ka mogarena
ganjelo ka mkhorleng ka ona a sepalo ya re yang re ja Christmas ka mo grounding ene o a re fa di present ngwana rena rena le mapai ba bangwe bile a mangwe a se tshapariwa ga ke bolela nnete a kere and then ba bangwe mapai ya le ke a rena a re fa di morning slippers ra apara a re fa baupi a re fa seshebo sa bupi for Christmas ene le gona ka mola ka mkhorejang ka gona re ja ga botse ene rena re mo supportile ka baka la go tseba re ngwana ke ngwana rena o no re ga a thoma mokgatlo a dia mokgatlo ra thoma le go mo joina a sa thoma ra tseba re ta tutwetse re sentse re mo tutwetse re sepele le yena re ske ra molatha re re pambele EF pambele
Tobela ba resho nna ke tshula rena re batho ba ile go re balimi re krele thuso ye ntši go EFF e krele re le batlhaki ba bagolo ka gore be re hira diterekere gore di re lemele re reka dipeu ene jwale go khumana ile gore re batho ba modende ka ditšhelete tsela tša gona tsela re seno reka peu ra ba ra patala le terekere re šala re sene selo e ba mo boima fela e ba go thata fela so ma motlhare a leboga EFF e kgonne gore tlisetša terekere ba reka dipeu ebile ba re lemela ma motlhaka ke le bona re le jwale ba gare ba jwala ke letšatši la go jwala ma motla re leboga kudu modimo a atle batho ba ba tshwereng EFF a ke batle ka nnete ye ba e tshwereng ye re e bonang bjale ka rena bagodi
There must be something solid which will say the EFF was once here to restore the dignity of an African family. We must have a legacy project.